a joyful song, sing out in a joyful song, sing joy and praise forevermore. Sing for joy, sing out in a joyful song, sing out in a joyful song, sing joy and praise forevermore. Joy, joy, sing out in a joyful song, sing out in a joyful song. Joy, 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 sing for joy, sing out in a joyful song, sing out in a joyful song.
maybe that's wrong, I don't remember. We hosted large group contests, and we had a number of volunteers who helped us run a very successful festival, both here, down in the gym, over at Holmes Junior High. So if you're one of those volunteers, thank you so much. If you spent the whole day with us, thank you so much. Our students benefit from being here and not having to get on a bus and go somewhere else to Dubuque or Mason City or Fort Dodge or something like that. So it's so nice to perform in our own space. Because of that, all of these students, well, I guess all of them, even the ones who don't have robes on, they received a Division I at some point in their life. But the ones with robes on all received Division I ratings at contest on Saturday. Will you give them all of our hands? Before we do our next number, there are a couple of omissions from the program. Just when the program was printed, we didn't know who was going to be playing these parts. So on fiddle will be Julian McGee, and on bass will be Asa Posey, and you may or may not recognize the soloist. When I am gone, don't you cry for me. Don't you pity my sorry soul. What pain there might have been will now be past, and my spirit will be whole. I'll be on my way. I'll be on my way. I'll have left my feet of clay upon the ground. I will be glory bound. I'll be on my way. When I am gone, don't you cry for me. Don't you pity my sorry soul. What pain there might have been will now be past, and my spirit will be whole. I'll be on my way. I'll be on my way. I'll have left my feet of clay on the ground. I will be going down. I'll be on my way.
When I am gone, please forgive the wrongs that I might have done to you.
opportunity, most of us, to go down south for a week to Memphis, New Orleans, Gulf Shores, Nashville, and back home. And we had a great time. It was a wonderful week, but it couldn't have been done without our wonderful chaperones. So if you were a chaperone on that trip and you are here, would you please stand and be recognized, please? Thank you so much. We can't do that without you. And I'm not taking 100 kids by myself. It's not going to happen. So thank you so much for doing that. Our last number, seniors, if you want to come on down.
Mr. Kranz, we also have...
I'm sure you do.
So as a lot of you might or might not know, it's tradition for the choir president and vice president to give Mr. Kranz a couple of gifts at the spring concert. He knew this was coming. He just likes to act surprised. So, our first gift, same difference. So our first gift, we actually got on the spring choir trip that we went down south. And for anyone who has been to Mr. Kranz's house for the all-state breakfast or for any other reason, the man really likes ties, like an unnecessary amount. So, some seniors were in a shop down in New Orleans, and we saw this tie, and we just had to get it for him. So this is his first gift today.
All right, our next thing did not get here in time, unfortunately, but I think you will like it. So you get a certificate instead. Yes. So every morning we do warm-ups from our warm-up book, and a lot of students have seen it's falling apart. I mean, if you were to pick it up, pages would just fall down. So there are 2 new warm-up books coming in the mail.
Thank you to Mr. Kranz is specifically a senior class gift. And our class has gotten to do a lot of traveling. We've been very fortunate. Last year we went to Chicago to sing at the thing. And okay, it's a lot of letters. We got to go to Sioux City to sing at Morningside. Then this year we got to go down to Decorah to sing at his alma mater, and of course the choir trip. So, and while we're going down there, we always take Hawkeye stages. And anyone who's ridden on a bus with Mr. Kranz knows that he has a little slogan that he likes to say.
Thank you for riding Hawkeye stages.
So we drew a very artistic little Hawkeye stages bus and signed by
Two things before we do our last song and depart. Right after this, senior parents, I'll call them back up here and we'll do a little class picture real quick before we go in their robes, and I'll jump in that picture. This is really a very talented class. I don't know if you've looked at the back of your program, but they're listed there, what they're going to do next year, where they're going to go, and we wish them well and all their successes and in the next year. I didn't have a real big speech planned, so I talked to you in the choir room, so I'm not going to say much more. Last thing, in this song there is a reference, and I'm just saying it so I don't get in trouble. Bread, salt, and wine. If you're familiar with the movie It's a Wonderful Life, it's a direct quote from that movie, and we're talking about a home. The home is obviously metaphoric, but it's also literal, because we're singing literally about it, but it's metaphoric for us as people. and it's, I forget what, is it bread for
Sustenance.
sustenance, thank you.
Salt for
Flavor.
seasoning, flavor in your life, and then wine for...
Thirst and sure. So no, they're not actually going to have wine tonight. So we will conclude with North. Thank you so much for coming tonight.
We will call this place our home. The dirt in which our roots may grow. Oh, the storms will push and pull. We will call this place our home. We'll tell our stories on these walls. Every year measure how tall, and just like a work of art, we'll tell our stories on these walls. Let the years we're here be kind, be kind. Let our hearts like doors open wide, settle our bones like wood. Over time, give us bread, give us salt, give us wine. A little broke and little new. We are the impact and the blue. Capable more than we know. Call this visitor of the home. With each year our color fades. Slowly our page chips away. But we will find the strength and the nerve it takes to repaint and repaint and repaint every day.
Of course.